Hi everybody, Ben here from Art Less Ordinary. So I'm going to do another one of those spinny things. I'm pretty sure it's called Infinity Pour. So I did my first one last night and it was interesting. I think that it's actually, the end painted looks quite cool, but I thought I'd try it again with different colours and see if I can get a little bit more action going in it. So this time I'm using marte paints. So I have purple, light purple, white, black, silver, phthalo blue, and turquoise. So I have made the two purples and the two blues at a ratio of 22 grams paint, 38 grams floetrol, and 15 grams water. The black, white and silver are made half doses, so they are 11 grams paint, 19 grams floetrol, and I've got 7.5, but my scale doesn't do halves, so it was either 7 or 8 grams of water. So that is the thing. So in total I've got 112.5 grams of paint in all the cups, so that should be enough to cover this canvas. I've only got floetrol, water and paint. No silicone, no nothing. After this one, I'm going to try doing them again in the future and add some silicone to them to see if that gives me quite different effects as well. So ultimately, it's just a matter of layering the cups. So one cup, we are going to go the light purple, the normal purple, and oh, that's right, I don't want to layer them, sorry. Some white. So we just pour these in. Some black. And some silver. I might try this again another time with actually layering it, but for the moment I'm just pouring them in as they are. So it was quite an interesting effects that I got from last night's one. I was hoping that some of the colours would be a bit more stronger, but a couple of colours got buried and other colours showed up better. So this time I'm going with colours I know seem to work a little bit more well behaved together. And these are my go-to colours. If you haven't noticed, I use purples and blues quite a bit. They suit my decor of my house, so that's good. So I'm doing these relatively quick because I don't want to waste too much time on camera just doing paints, especially when I'm just doing them as a dirty pour. You're just a matter of pouring them in and hoping that everything goes well. So with these marte paints, compared to last night I used Heraldo de Polo, these are slightly thinner. So the Heraldo de Polo paints are just a tad thicker. So I'll see if that makes a difference. If I don't like it too much because I think it's too thin, then I'll adjust my mixture for next time. But that's what you've got to do. You've got to try out different paints and get a mixture that you find best for you. So if you're using different paints, you may want to adjust the ratios a little bit. But I wouldn't adjust it too much, especially not at first. See how your paints behave using the mixture and then go from there. So yeah, 400 and something grams should cover this canvas relatively easy because they're thin, they're not overly thick paints. if the mixture was a bit thicker, I would be a bit more concerned whether it would cover, but this will. I think I had slightly more paint last night, but when I mean slightly, I mean maybe 20 or 30 grams. So always just be careful with the amount of black that you put in. It depends on the brand. Some brands, the black actually behaves better than others. I find with this mont and with Geraldo, you do have to watch the black a little bit because it does want to take over. So there must have been slightly more in that cup, but that doesn't matter. It will all work out in the long run. So this is quite a fun painting. It's not difficult to do. Sometimes if you feel that you're going to have difficulties with the coordination of doing the spin, before you actually pour the paint, stand here and do this for a little while. Gives your body the, it teaches your brain to use that action. So just by doing this for 30 seconds beforehand, it teaches your brain, when you pick the cups up, to actually do that action much more simpler. Because if you just pick up the cups and try to do this and you're not used to it, you're not really going to get that action very well. So stand here, do this, and then once you've got that action ready, then you pick up your cups and you start doing that action. I don't know if more paint's coming out, I can't see. Oh, it's starting to roll off the edge. But as you can see, that looks pretty cool. So swirl it around a little bit. Work out if there's extra side that you want to keep more than others. I'm going to go this purple corner over here first. Oh. And I'm going to try and touch up that side while it's wet. Sometimes I prefer to touch up the sides afterwards, and sometimes I like to do it pretty quickly, so the paint will still move over that way. Go down to this corner. Okay, I'm going to get that while I've got paint on my thumb or finger. And so this paint moves quite fluidly. It's got floetrol in it and it's got water in it, so it actually doesn't mind moving, which is precisely what you want it to do. And now, whoa, I don't want to adjust this at all. So from here, you can go, I don't like that corner, and then tip it again a second time, or I don't like this spot and tip it another time. But I am absolutely loving it. I actually think it looks better from your angle than my angle. I think it's upside down to me. But that's the thing with this art. What I see is upside down, you might see is the right way up. Now, what we have to do, so that's it. This is completed. That's what I mean by it's a really quick and easy, and it's actually really super fun because you don't even know what, like I had no idea this was going to turn out like this. In time, more cells, or I call them effects, because sometimes it's cells, sometimes it's lacing. These marks and that will all alter themselves in time. So give it probably 10-15 minutes and come back and have a look, and you will definitely see a slight change. It doesn't change the actual picture, but you will get more like cells popping up or effects. This is absolutely awesome. This is, I'm in love. So I'm going to scrape these edges because I do not want any more paint to roll off. So you can tell it's got floetrol in it because it is giving that cool lacing. Sorry for my head being in the way. So like I've said in my other videos, always scrape your edges, whether it needs it or not. You got to teach your brain to do it after every painting. So that way there, if you keep doing it every time, you automatically start doing it when you've done your pour. So then you don't forget and you don't come back the next day or an hour or two later and all your edges are stretched over. So always best just get in the habit of doing it. Now we're... paper towel. But this is absolutely awesome. So I got more of the light purple come through, but you've got streaks of dark purple through here. You've got the turquoise and the white have mixed together to make this really nice light blue with some darker blue streaks through them. And even these dark areas here and here, there's specks and lines and different effects all the way through it. And we've got some black cells popping up. And I'm happy I don't have too much white. I've got a lot more black than I have white. I just prefer darker paintings. I like the dark with the bright colours. I think it makes them jump at your face more. So this is ultimately, this is done. Like, I think this is the quickest type of painting there is. You fill the cups up, put them all in. I don't even have to layer them properly. I just kind of pour it all in as it is, and then you just... And even though I practiced doing that beforehand, when I started doing it, I messed it up a little bit, but it doesn't matter. As you can see, I didn't do my swirlings perfect. This is awesome. I'm super, super happy. So I might as well bring you down for a close-up, because I'm done. So this is what I see from my side. Super, super cool. Sorry if I say it too much, but I'm just loving this. So look at all these cool effects all the way through it. No silicone, no nothing, just floetrol, water, paint. And see, even in this dark corner, so from a distance it looks dark, but as you can see, there's colours through there. They're just mixed with the black, so they look a little bit different. Stay in focus, camera. Come down here, see all the little cells everywhere. And then you come across to this light, really nice light turquoise with darker purple, dark blue streaks in it. Come across here where there's some real crazy lacing going on. Come up across this way. More lacing, more effects. There's starry shapes through here. And there's my reflection in the background. But yeah, so as a whole picture, this is absolutely awesome. And even though I've only been poured it less than probably 5 minutes ago, there's still more cells and more effects popping up. So this is just cool. So I really hope you liked it. I really would like to see others try this and show me their differences. Only thing, I can't see a lot of silver, but it also could be because it's still wet. Once it dries, I might see more. I can see some here. I can see some over here. There's not a lot, but the silver is heavier, so that's just something that sometimes happens. And I didn't put a lot of it in either, but then I put the same amount of black in as I did silver, and you can see the black quite a lot. So change it up. If you want, use a different... I might use an extreme sheen silver next time and see if that behaves a little bit differently. Something like this. That might give me different effects. It may make pearls. I don't know. Maybe I should do that and see if I do get pearls. But this is awesome. I got a feeling this is going to be one of my new favorites. So thanks so much for watching. Share, like, leave comments, all the normal. Let me know what you think. And do this here and tag me in your post so I can actually come and have a look to see what you've done. Because I'd love to see what other people do. That's the fun part about art, is not just doing what you do, but also watching what other people have done and seeing cool things. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.